Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm glad y'all here to check this good time out. Now, I made a deal on 6 barn finds. Yep, 6 of them. The dirty half dozen. Now, we're about to drag out number 4, and this particular car is my favorite, but it's also the one that I feared the most. I was told that it was parked because it had an engine problem. So I don't know if we're even going to be able to enjoy it without having to spend boo-koodles and boo-koodles of money. Now, how long has these cars been off the road? Well, if you check out that door L sign over there and how much they cost in their cigarettes, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 35 to 40 years. Yeah, now I don't know if this is going to be easy to load. I don't know if it's going to be easy to fix, but I'm hoping everything works out. So without further ado, let me show you the car that I want to get started on. Oh yeah, we got it. Whew. Now that I know that this door is open, I'm gonna go get this junk out of the way. Alrighty, let's just drag these few things out of the way. That's heavy. Isn't that therapeutic? Sounds so soothing. I don't know why they don't make recordings of like lawn furniture being dragged across pea gravel. Well, here we go. That's her. Yep, that's the one that I've been excited about. Whew. We're gonna have to move some stuff out of the way. And luckily, I didn't bring nobody with me. Look at all them shavings. Any of you guys guess what that stuff's from? Let me know. Tell me in the comments. Look how funky and dusty this old car is. Open up the door. Look in there. See, it's pretty nice. Which sometimes scares me. Yeah, whenever you see like a good car, you know, one that's like just parked, I'm always super skeptical because it's like, why was it just forgotten? You know what I mean? Now, if you're into those 8-legged creepy crawlers, you're gonna be having a heyday right now. But if them things freak you out, I would definitely tell you to stay home. I'm not saying there's a bunch of them, but there are several, and the heck, it's even hard to like show you guys all those things. Curious what them little round things are? That's where the babies are. So, what is the plan here? I've got to get all that stuff out of the way, plus I got to get the stuff on that side of the door out of the way, and then I got to get this car on that trailer. And it's only been here for a very long time. It's a little humid inside here. I'm not complaining about my job. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I'm just mentioning that I don't know if this is going to go smoothly. But in the efforts of getting an old car out of storage and in here so we can enjoy it and show off all this cool stuff, I guess the action should just happen. So yeah, gotta make my way out of here. I do believe, so, that I have started to perspire. Feels like my neck's leaking. Well, here we go. Have you ever noticed, like whenever it comes down to, let's call it manual labor, that your friends come up missing? I'm not saying I don't have any friends. I'm just saying sometimes they can be difficult to get in touch with. There's spider number 1. And to those of you out there, there will be some spiders harmed in the making of this film. Here's a story I can tell you. And it's from the good old days of the TV job. What it was, me and one of the other hosts went to go pick up a car, and we took an enclosed trailer with us. While we were there, he said, yeah man, we're gonna buy this car. So I went to cleaning the enclosed out. so that we could pretty much just get it, grab it, and get back on the road. As I walk through the trailer, y'all know the feeling. You're just cruising along, all of a sudden you hit a spider web. And you're like, oh, geez Louise. Ugh, it sucks so bad. So wipe that thing off and you just like mad at the world in a way. I feel like a poke right through here. Maybe it's this side. One of the sides. Either way. With that little, I was like, I thought it was a blemish, guys. You know, like when you get a pimple on the side and you just kind of brush across it and it's like, ooh, that's kind of what it was. Didn't think any more about it. There was the problem. Let's just say about 3-4 days later, this little blemish that I thought it was, goes to kind of bothering me. So, laying in bed, and I said to tell the wife, I'm like, what is this? What's that right there? She's like, ooh, that's bad. What'd you do? I said, oh, nothing. I think it's just a pimple or something. And so she says, you need to go have that checked out. What do we say, guys? It'll be fine. There ain't nothing wrong with it. So a couple more days go by. So now we're about 4 or 5 days into it. Well, I just get out of the shower and this thing is kind of bothering me here on the side. So I take that thing and I squeeze it like as hard as I can. And I got some pretty good little grip to my little stubby fingers here. And when I did, nothing really happened. So I was like, well, maybe I don't know, it was ingrown hair, I don't know. We'll just see. 24 hours later, that's where it gets real. So there I was, next day, getting out of the shower. By now I'm like scratching on this thing. It's kind of itching and burning, and it's about the size of a baseball, this red spot. Well, I squeeze it one more time, and guess what? Nothing happens. Nothing at all. And so then you think, maybe I should just leave it alone. My mama's, I heard her voice going, leave it alone, you're gonna cause it to get infected. So I just kind of look here, hey, it is on this side now I think about it. And so I just kind of like scratch it real easy. And when I do, I feel a tear. Yes, a tear. I see that there is like this scab, if you will, and I grab a hold of it and pull it, and it pulls out a plug of meat on my side. It's about the size of a quarter, and the best way for me to explain it, it's kind of like the heart or the wick that is inside of an orange. That white thingy is on the end of my hand, and there is a hole, kind of like a volcano, on my side. I kind of freaked out just a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking, like, I gotta like clean this. So I'm scrambling in the bathroom, trying to find something. And of course, I'm not calling for the wife to help. So I find some Q-tips and some hydrogen peroxide, and I dip it in there, and I go to push it in there, and I'm thinking, this might not be a good idea. This might hurt. And then I was like, wait, Tom, it's hydrogen peroxide. You'll be fine. Well, I stick that here in my side, and as I'm standing in front of you folks, I promise you that Q-tip goes about 3/4 to 1 inch inside of my side of my skin. And I'm digging around in there, and I don't feel a thing. Nothing at all. And at this point, you could say I was a little concerned. So I go back to work next day. So I go up to one of my managers and I say, I got this funny little story, and you know, I know it's kind of workman's comp. It's gonna sound weird, but I give him the rundown of going to get the trailer and the spider bite and all that kind of stuff. He's laughing and stuff. Oh, Randy guy up there, Randy, he's a good one, I'm telling you. He was chuckling and he's like, well, we can go. And I said, do you want to see it? And he's like, oh, and I said, like, here, let me show it to you. Because in my head, it's like this cool battle wound. So I lift that thing up, pull the gauze off of it. He sits down in his chair and say, let's go right now. So there we are. we're going to the little old walk-in clinic / ER facility. As we're standing in that joint, we go back into the back, of course, and let me get a couple of these out of the way. Easy, easy. Sometimes faster ain't faster. Give me 30 seconds to catch my breath. So, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, we're there at the medical facility. I'm sitting in there all by myself, just kind of swinging my legs around, that kind of thing. Lady walks in, she flips this open, she's like, oh, workman's comp, okay, yeah, sure. Spider bite, that's the first for me. And I said, yeah, I know. She's like, so where's it at? It says right here on my side, and she's starting to get all soaked up and gloves on, and you know doctors do. Luckily, she had small hands. So I said, it's right here on my side. And she said, go ahead, let me see it. So I pull my shirt up and I'm just kind of standing there, and she turns around and her face goes blank and she's like, oh God. And I stopped for a second and I said, ma'am, with all due respect, with your professionalism, I'd really appreciate it if you were a bit more supportive. She's like, what is that? And I said, that's where I got bit at. Good God, son. And I said, it was probably like 5, 6, 7 days. She's like, this is bad. Hold on a second. She runs, gets two other nurses come back in there, and they start looking at it, and all of a sudden they're poking and prodding, and she's like, this is bad. We need to do a blood sample. We're gonna do a skin sample, and we're gonna send this out to an overnight lab. This is really bad, guy. Like, you should never, ever wait this long with that kind of infection. This could be a type of situation, and at this moment, I'm going, it's still fine, right? You just need to like Neosporin it or something, right? And she shakes me. She's like, are you listening to me? And then by this time, she got my attention. So as that's going on, whenever she's like, this is serious. We got to do this. And if it comes back in the morning, we're going to call you, or if you start feeling lightheaded, nauseated, any of this type of stuff, you could have a blood infection and you could potentially die, especially if this goes untreated. So she has my attention. You know, I'm pretty much locked in on this. Next day, 24 hours or so, 12 hours later, she calls me and says, we gave you the strongest prescription that they had. We've gave you 2 shots when you were there to try to nip all this stuff in the bud. It is infected, and there's no reason to go to the emergency room unless you do start feeling kind of woozy or something. Luckily, everything shakes out, except for I got this battle wound here on the side. It kind of looks like I was shot with a 22. You know, that's what I tell people. Probably like a year or so later, well, I guess it was last year at Mo Party, we took that Hemi Bago up there. Y'all know. I tell this, and the wife is just right over yonder, and she is captivated by this story. And after it was all said and done, everybody's laughing and going on. She walks up and says, I've never heard that story. And I said, yeah, you knew about that. And she says, I knew you had a sore, but you said it was fine. You never told me none of that other stuff. Yeah, I know, I felt the same way. Let's get back to pulling this old car out. Now we're going to evaluate the situation with us having everything all cleaned up in here. We got to get that thing out. It should be a standard shift. I think they may have made a Power Glide in this type of car, and it is a 1970, no, not 70, who am I talking about? So 49, 50, 51, something like that, Chevy. So what I think I'm gonna do, it's got 2 flat tires, which that's my bad. I didn't remember to grab an air tank, and to be honest with you, I don't really care nothing at all about laying up there with all them 8-legged party animals. So what I think we're gonna do is we're just gonna take that big truck, back it up into here, and then take that giant lead rope, hook to here, and pull her out. I mean, it's that simple. So what is this show gonna consist of? This is how far we can get. So let's see if we can get that thing out of here and on that thing. Jeez, focus, that thing. Yeah. This is where you hope you have enough cable. This is dumb. I'm a little huffy and a little puffy right now. It's because that's such a long ways away. And that cable was, let's just call it strenuous to pull out. So now I need to connect it up under there so we can snatch her out of here. Hoo-wee. Let's see how. Oh, that's cool. We don't even have to crawl way up under China. Right there. You think it's in gear? Let's just see. Uh-oh. This is why we can't have nice things. You want to start paying attention. You get one more try. Understand? This is really cool to me. This whole thing has been sitting here off the road for a long time. You know, somewhere 30-something years or so. And this is what people always want to see. You know, they dream about digging something out like this. Is it the most rarest? No. Is it a Hemi car? No. But it's obtainable. This car cleaned up, cruising down the road, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Yep, nobody move. Nobody, why am I even going this way? I got the passenger door. Rookie. Yep. Phew, that's neutral. So what is this car? It's a 1949, 50, 51, maybe 52, two-door coupe. Well, I think it's the two-door sedan. They make one that's got a little bitty back window, and they refer to that one as like a business coupe. Now this one has been restored a long time ago. This isn't original paint. It was painted and the interior had been done on it. When we dig around here on the inside of it, looks like some tweed interior. Pardon me guys, I'm kind of hoofing. Oh, check that out. It's got an awesome bow tie. That is trendy. Yep. Headliner's pretty nice, isn't it? Dash is sweet. Carpet is super stinky. It's probably gray at one time, but now with all the stench, it kind of settles here on the bottom, turns black with mold. You understand. The key is actually in the ignition. I wonder what the mileage is on this car. Let me see. Shoot, I can't even read it from over here. Now we dug through this car a little bit more on one of our other episodes. If you want to check it out, that's whenever we kicked off the Dirty Half Dozen. These cars are super neat, guys. I mean, we've got a lot of we got a lot of views out of these things. We pulled up the motor, it's 6-cylinder, and I don't remember if it was stuck or not. Yep, it moved a little bit. The way that one felt, it's loose. That's good. And that's one of the concerns I got, is the motor up in there. Now this car's pretty neat. It's got the little grill guard up here in the front, and I'm really, really hopeful that this thing is spruce up and clean up really good. Now, if there's a car that I'm gonna keep out of the 6 here that I've got, it would be this car or possibly that car. Now that's a full figured ride sitting over there. We still have that car to do, and we got another one over there in that barn. But first things first, we gotta get this one out and on the trailer and see if we can get it fixed up. Yeah, good times. Here we go. Let's put the winch on to see what happens. Yep, that isn't what I was hoping. It's dragging it. Oh man, that old Cummins or that little winch didn't like it, but that Cummins won't care. We may have to be a bit more aggressive. No, Okay, it was an illusion. The tire is rolling. That makes me feel a little better. But that winch is still earning its keep today. Jeez, it's got almost 4 flat tires. It has 3, I know. It's okay, little car. This is good for you. Trust me, you want this. We're trying to help you here. Ooh, it's dragging the front one over here. I'm not gonna be able to drag that thing. That's 20, 40, 60, 80 to 100 feet. That's when you break stuff. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to take that truck, get a bit closer to here. Oh, we got that little bitty tractor. We got the little puny guy. That's what we'll do. We'll take that little bitty, little green thing, see if it'll snatch it out here, at least get it closer to the trailer. Yeah. Now, at first glance, I thought this tire was just sliding, but up there's a fold, and so it's rolling. Can't see on the front on that side, but up here, see, that tire's almost flat. Really wish I'd brought me an air compressor. This one is flat, and you can see that it's not rolling, it's sliding. So, ooh, check out my spider webs. They're holding on for dear life. So, hey, here's a cool little trick for you. You guys ever need to get some spider webs off, you just need a stick. And then you swirl it around, and it wraps them up. And it makes this awesome cotton candy. You should try it. It's very organic. Ooh, my wife would freak out right now. Look at that. Y'all see that? Ooh, Kimberly would have, let's say, met me at the house. Oh, that one's sliding too. Brakes are gonna be awesome on this thing. So, here we go. New task. Time to get the tractor. Hope you guys are enjoying this dirty half dozen, number 4. We've got 3 more already done, and we got 2 more to do. So if you guys are curious about it, all you got to do is go back on YouTube and check out some of our older videos. Now, we've been doing this for several months now, and we got some pretty cool stuff. I might add, we got a 700 Hellcat powered Winnebago that we're calling the Hemibago. We're about to take that thing to the track and see if we can't pick the front wheels plumb off the ground. Now guys, I really want to say thank you for all that you're doing. Please help to spread the word, share, and also don't forget to hit that little subscribe button. That helps us a bunch. Anyhow, let's get back to me breaking a sweat. You ever try to push the chain? It's kind of hard to do. We got it hooked in there, nice and taut. And we're gonna walk all the way over here, get that winch cable relaxed. It just said, oh. There for a minute, I thought my truck was rolling. But that's where it was under, some might say, a bind. So little guy, I need you to help me today. Now I ain't gonna break you. This tractor's, whew. Apparently it's for like the little folks. Oh yeah. We're gonna put this thing in low range. Jeez Louise. We'll just use fourth to get us up here. Whoop, we gotta go in reverse. Yeah, it's just kind of fiddling along. Yep, it's gonna work. We gotta have positivity. Whoa, Nelly. Do-do-do. Just let that down. Yep. Take off the parking brake. Then we move forward. Nice and easy. Maybe it'll go well. Here we go. Woo! Well, looks like we need to change our attachment. Let's back her on up. I don't want to hook it there. That's liable to pull it. Kind of wish that other thing wasn't on there. So, there's a chain in the truck. Found another one. We got this. We got this. Yes, sir. If I keep a tractor running. Oh, we need to stop for a second. Shoot. I got my winch hung. Ah, it's just gonna be in there. Here we go again. Up, I ain't gonna make fun of you no more, little tractor. No, sir. Nope, I ain't gonna make fun of you at all. You earning your keep, big guy. Yes, sir. He's just a little guy, but he's working for me. Yep, he did what I needed him to do. Kind of tie your steering wheel to something to keep it from spinning is what we had to do. Because with them wheels up front twisting around, that kind of makes everything move around a little funny. I'm not saying this will do it all, fix everything, but it sure enough helps. Whew. I'm sweating a bunch. Whew. This old car's kicking my butt. Alrighty, so here's a little bit of the predicament. As you can tell that this car is a bit fighting this because 3 of the wheels are locked up. And I could have beat on them and tried to get them all freed up, but I like to do that stuff at the shop. And I'm trying to save a little bit of money, so I didn't call a rollback. I should have called that. That'd been like 100, 150 bucks. Definitely well spent. But here's the situation. See, the car in the trailer isn't exactly centered up. And it was just a minute ago, but it has something to do with this tire that isn't rolling. It's basically just dragging itself across everything. That tire back there is pretty much flat. And this one over here is locked up too. And that one is rolling, but it's flat. So you have a couple of options here. One is you can kind of take the truck and make it do what it needs to do. Meaning you can twist it around and either take the trailer and make it go so that that lines up, or you can take and pull forward and then make the car itself go straighten up with this thing. It's usually, you kind of got to see which one's the least of the two. Now with me, I'm going to pull forward because when I get over here on this side, it don't really look bad right here. But this thing isn't even on the ground. So if we pull forward a little bit, hopefully it'll straighten itself up. So yeah, that's what we're gonna try. Yes, sir. Climb up in here. Show you guys what we're working with. Push the little focus right here button. And hopefully all goes well. Oh, listen to them cool sounds. Nope. So we're gonna have to try to back up, I think. Nope, wrong way. Try it again. It's working. Did it. Helped the situation. Whew. Is it perfect? Not exactly. Is it better? Absolutely. You can also sometimes take your chain and pull on the side that you need it to. So for instance, where ours is right now, it's in the center. That normally will pull it square unless the front tires are dragging. So what we're gonna do is move this thing on that side because that's giving us more of a fit. So that should kick everything that away. Hopefully. She's on there now, which it getting on those ramps sure does help a lot more because that pea gravel's got all that grit to it. This diamond plate deck on this trailer is a lot slicker. Allows that thing to slide a little bit easier. She's coming right along though. Come on, girl. That don't sound good, does it? Huh. That's gonna be enough. Guys, I ain't kidding, my give-a-dang's giving up. I'm running out. Whew. Come on, baby. I just need you a little more on this trailer. I'm calling it. That's good enough. Whew. That's good enough. Whew. I'm tired. It can't say that it came easy. We had to drag that thing that entire length of the shop, the carport, and then the length of the trailer, and then some. But we got it on there. So what's the next step? Well, for one, I'm gonna say hydration. And then I'm gonna try to keep it between the ditches. We're gonna spruce this thing up, see if we can't get it back on the road running, if possible. Still don't know if it's gonna even happen. This thing fought me for a few hours now, trying to get it out of there and get on here. And that may seem like a long time, but all I had was a pickup truck and a winch and myself. So don't hate on me, guys. I'd really appreciate it if you guys don't mind checking us out on some of those other platforms. Share, share, share. That helps us a bunch. Also, leave me a comment, whether we're doing it right or doing it wrong. I'd like to know your guys' input. That helps us to let us know that we are doing something right or wrong, and helps lead us in the right direction. I appreciate all your support that you guys have. Please also click that subscribe button. That helps us a bunch. And I know some people say, don't ask, don't ask, don't ask, don't tell people to do it. But guys, we're trying to grow this thing into something. We've made some pretty good progress, but we still need your help. And sharing all that word definitely does it. Guys, appreciate it again. And like I said just a few ago, y'all keep it between the ditches. Oh yeah, this thing hadn't been out in like 40 years. And guess what's next? We're gonna fix it.